Previously in Let's Play Mega Man X6. Well, we got all the Mavericks, and we learned a little bit more about Gate, so now it's time for us to go after Gate himself. And now for the continuation. Salutations everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X6, where, yeah, before I went to this stage right here, I went back to Rainy Tortloid's stage, just because, well, I wanted to fill up my sub-tanks and whatnot. That's probably the best stage to go and fill up your sub-tanks, despite the fact that it's raining acid rain the entire time. But there's a lot of health ups and everything else. Enemies drop a lot of health ups in that stage and everything else. But nonetheless, here we are in the Gate stages. So, yeah, this is the first stage out of, well, the ones we gotta go through. And this one's not too bad. It's the next one that I'm just going to tear my hair out. Seriously. Anyways, yeah, right off the bat, Alia's talking to Zero and everything else, and then we lose communication with her, so we cannot chat with her and everything else, so I don't know what else to say. Here, yeah, because of all the spikes on the ceiling and whatnot, I have to press up and A, which is one of the abilities we learned. That's from, basically, the Ice Wolf guy, to basically get through all that. If you're playing as X, well, hopefully you got the Shadow Armor, because that's pretty much the only armor to get through that area, doing that ceiling jump thing, because yes, even the Shadow Armor can do that ability itself. So that's something to keep in mind. As Zero here, yeah, I'm just kind of trying to take my time. As you can see, there's a bunch of lasers all over the place. Yeah, I guess they really wanted to show off the lasers in this stage. I mean, that's a lot of them. Surprisingly, they don't do a lot of damage to you unless you get to the, like, the actual end part of the laser itself and everything else, but nonetheless, here I am. I'm just trying to move forward. Hopefully you've filled up your sub-tank before going into this Gate stage, because I'm not saying you really need the sub-tanks per se, but it is very helpful. Now, this part right here is very, very tricky in one sense. Your first time playing, you're probably going to get killed by this, but that fire there is instant death. But as soon as you go through the door, you can't do anything until, yeah, a little while after the fire shows up, and then you just gotta jump on the ceiling and, yeah, avoid the fire nonetheless. Here, we got more fire coming at you, and then you just gotta go up the path and everything else. So this part's not too bad. And as you can see there, the fire kind of gets close, but then it backs down as soon as you get to this area here. All you gotta do is wait for the fire to go down, and then go, and we made it. All right. And yeah, now we got even more fire going. Look at that. They put spikes right there at the end of the ice thing there. Thankfully, I didn't hit them, but so many times I've played this, I had to practice this several times before going through the stage. But yeah, as I start jumping up that ramp there, because the spikes are right there, I've instantly killed myself because, well, the spikes are there, and it's not fun. Just to let you know. And there, I almost got hit by spikes again, but as you can see, here's the boss door. I just wanted to show that off before the fire slowly rises and everything else. But nonetheless, we're at the boss of this stage. And the boss of the stage is interesting what to say nonetheless. You remember the Black Devil? Yeah, the Black Devil. Well, this is the Nightmare Devil. Yeah, this is the Nightmare Devil. I don't know what this thing is called per se. I think it's appropriate to call it the Nightmare Devil. Or is it the Nightmare Twins? Either way, it's another devil enemy, much like it was in all the other previous Mega Man games and everything else. Except now, yeah, you got two of them, and I guess, I don't know what to say. They just come out, and you can only attack them when the heads are out in like when the heads start coming out and whatnot. You can't just attack them while they're inside going around like that. As you can see, every so often they like try to go out and they circle around like crazy. It's not too bad at first, but then after a while it gets ridiculous on their pattern. They get a little bit faster. It's harder to maintain where the heck they're at and where they're gonna be at, everything else. Okay, yeah. As you can see here, oh, see when that thing is starting to point down, look like that, it's ready to shoot fire like that across the whole thing, and you have to pretty much get on the wall to avoid that. So Yeah, I can't believe it shot fire like that at me. The fire is the thing that you gotta worry about with this thing. Whether it spews it out that way like it did, where it stretches across the whole stage, or it shoots like fireballs at you, because those things are big and they come out at you very fast. These blue things here, not so bad, but they are annoying because once they hit the ground, they start moving around in weird ways. So, as you can see here, yeah, it's starting to get faster as you drain its health. Oh yeah, and I took out one of the heads. I actually didn't notice that. Jeez. But yeah, now you just gotta go after the other head, and that's about it. And as you can see, it's just really fast now. If I did a lot of damage to both heads and have not destroyed one of them, yeah, this thing will just be going around really quickly, even at that moment. So, about half of its health and below, it gets really fast. And here I gotta, like, refill my health and everything else. So, yeah, this is the moment now. I just gotta keep track of the one head, and that's about it. Thankfully, it just stayed down below here, so hooray, I can actually keep attacking it. And if you're playing as X, I recommend the Shadow Armor for sure in this stage. I keep saying that the Shadow Armor is very useful to get through this stage, and that's about it. And, oh good, look at that. Got rid of this guy. He kept making the same move over and over again. No problem, got rid of this guy. But this is the first out of the many stages of Gate. I shouldn't say the many stages, just the next one is going to be a real pain in the butt. I'm going to have to break that off into 2 separate episodes. Nonetheless, hey, it's Gate. Ah, so you've been expecting me, huh? Well, why don't you stop this foolishness right now? Keep silent on what? Your plans? We already know what the heck they are. Okay, how did you get here? What's that? Well, I know that's the thing he recovered way earlier in the game from the beginning, but what is that? Okay, so what is that? What? That's a piece of Zero? Wait, then how is Zero alive then at this moment? You know what? I don't want to go into details of this, but yeah, apparently that's a piece of Zero. So, technically what he's crazy off of is actually the Zero virus itself. So it's not the Sigma virus, although the Zero virus did evolve into that of the Sigma. Whatever, it's the Zero virus that he's infected with. So, hey, you need to tone down your attitude and everything, because the Zero virus is not something you want to mess with, dude. Seriously, it's not something you want to mess with. And yeah, he's going on about how he wants to create the strongest of Reploids. Low-life Reploids are not a thing for him anymore. And yeah, he's basically proving that he's really mad. And that's about it. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we have to delete this nightmare virus, or this nightmare, before it's way too late. You've gone already over the edge, which we're already known about. Okay. Yeah, well, we figured that much. We get the picture. You already pointed out what's going on here. We get the picture, people. We get the picture. Of course, this cutscene plays out a little bit more differently if you make it through the first boss of the Gate stages with X. So, give me a few moments, guys. Yeah, give me a few moments. I'll be right back, and I'll show off the X cutscene. Alrighty, I'm back, and this is the cutscene you get if you beat the first boss of the Gate stages with X now. Aelia? Wait, this is what? Wait, what? What's Aelia doing there? Yeah, for some odd reason, despite the fact that we lost signal with Aelia way at the beginning of the stage, apparently Aelia now has signal with X and is able to communicate with Gate. How does that even work? Did they not even understand what their stage just went through? They lost contact with Alia, and now Gate is communicating with X through X's earpiece to talk to Alia. I don't even understand that anymore. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, Gate is talking to Alia, and then Cygnus is also replying back as well. And yeah, that is messed up. I mean, seriously, that is absolutely messed up. Come on, people. Nonetheless, yeah, this is the cutscene that you get with X after you beat the first boss of the Gate stages. So, there you go. And yeah, it's gonna be a while, but eventually he's gonna point out the same thing that he did with Zero pretty much right off the bat. Except this cutscene lasts a little bit longer in one sense, so... what's he trying to bait you with, X? Yeah, we understand that you don't like low-life, Reploids. Okay, why do you feel so confident then? Because they're nightmares? Both literally and figuratively, yes, they are nightmares. Okay, how did you get here? And once again, he's going to point out, yes, he got a piece of Zero from that crash site. Which again, it was a week after the whole crash site happened. So why wasn't there a cleanup crew to go and clean up the stuff? And, you know, I think it would have been much better if a cleanup crew of Gate was there, because maybe, like, Gate got demoted to, I don't know, like, cleanup crew or something like that after his research, and so that would have been a lot better of a story. And then one of his workers from the cleanup crew picked up this piece, gave it to Gate, and then he went berserk. That would have been a much better story. Instead, he was there by himself with no security, no cleanup crew or anything else, picked up that Zero piece, and no one did a thing. He went completely berserk on his own. I don't understand the story that much, but I do understand that, yeah, Gate has gone berserk just because he picked up a piece of Zero, and that's about it. So yeah, Gate is infected with the Zero virus, and yeah, then he decided to pursue getting a lot of stronger Reploids in his Maverick way, basically. The virus infected him and everything else, so... And yeah, even X is telling him, yeah, the power of Zero is not that good. Okay. Well, bring it on, Gate. Bring it on. And we're going to have to find that out when I go through the next stage, guys. So that was me getting through the cutscene with X. I hope you enjoyed this episode. So until the next, until the next episode, guys, you guys take care. I'll see you all on the next one. Oh, I hate the next stage.